retrograde. So yeah, only the earth signs are being done today. And it was just fitting to do Capricorn first because this is a planet that rules Capricorn. Okay. All right. Taurus. What are the lessons you must learn during this transit? 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Devil, 3 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. Strength. Okay. We have 2 3s in here, so there could be something about third-party activity. And the Devil is in here also. So Taurus, I feel like you may have had an attraction to someone. You may have, remember, this is Saturn retrograde, okay? So all the bad things that you guys are doing, we're going to be talking about it, okay? And I'm no angel. I do bad things too. Don't hate me. Hate Saturn. And if it isn't you, don't take it. Don't get mad. Just don't take the message if it's not yours, okay? Also, you can flip it. Something has left you desiring, okay? Something has left you in a state of excitable sexual energy. We've got the 2 of Cups and the Devil here. Some of you may have also had a toxic attachment to someone. That toxic attachment may have to do with stability, but I see here with the 3 of Cups and the 2 of Cups next to each other that you long for a union that is more fun. Some of you may have participated in a third party. And even if you didn't participate in the third party, Taurus, there's someone that you have in mind while you're linked to someone else, okay? With the 3 of Wands here, you're absolutely wishing, hoping, waiting for this person to come in, a new person, a different person. And other than the person that you have like an established relationship with, you could even be watching this person that you're interested in. And here's the thing, okay? The lesson that you have to learn is how to have the courage to end something when it should be ended, okay? So let's clarify this message. Tell me about the 3 of Cups here for my Tauruses. Two of Cups, again, it's almost like you're creating a third-party situation because you really want to be with someone else. And I don't know if many of you have acted on that, but it's what's in your mind. It's what you're manifesting, okay? 10 of Swords. You could really have a relationship that's ending here in order for you to give a love offer to someone else. And I feel like for those of you that haven't acted on it while in a committed relationship, everyone under the sun is going to think that you had a third-party situation, even if you end the relationship first. Tell me about the 2 of Cups here. You've got the Moon card. You could have been dealing with a Pisces or someone with very strong Pisces in their chart. Also Scorpio. Someone that you're in a committed relationship with wants to work on this. They want a reconciliation. They want to address issues that are happening in your relationship with them. There's a lot of anxiety attached to a particular relationship here that is well established for you. We've got the 5 of Wands here. There could be a lot of arguing. There could be a lot of people involved in this. Children, Page of Wands right behind that. and a lot of obstacles and struggle. And again, we've got the devil with the 10 of cups. There's a toxic attachment that you might have to this person. And I feel like for a lot of you, it has to do with stability, has to do with assets, things like that. And the Queen of Wands. Well, here we go here. I think that you're looking for warmth and joy. You're looking for sexual attraction. Tell me about the devil here for my Taurans. Tell me about the devil here for my Taurans. Someone caught your eye, Taurus, okay? Tell me about the devil. We've got the Temperance and the Justice. 3 of Swords. Libra cards here. And a Sagittarius card as well. Some of you might be trying to fix a relationship here that, is done and dusted. And for a lot of you, you could be married to this person, okay? And I think that you've really tried to work on this. You really have. I feel like you almost are beginning to feel like it's unfair for you to continue, plugging away at this Knight of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands here with the Page of Pentacles right behind it. There's no hearts here, no feeling. You're just very busy trying to fix this relationship and be in a place that you don't want to be in. 9 of Cups, because of comfort, because you're comfortable in this, because you're very familiar with the routine. You like the money, you like the assets. 3 of Wands. Ten of Pentacles here, 3 of Wands, and the 8 of Swords. So you're longing for something. You're longing for a soulmate even, I think, to just rush in. You're sort of hoping that this person will come towards you, okay? But you feel trapped in your own 10 of Pentacles here, Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Lust, you're hoping for lust. I see a lot of commitment energy. You might be married to this person, okay? And maybe the person you're dealing with is also married with children, okay? The person that you're into. Tell me about the 10 of Swords here. Tell me about the 10 of Swords. Okay, so that wants to come out. The 6 of Wands. Your relationship ending might become something that everyone talks about. There might be gossip concerning it. We've got the 3 of Cups here, but it's not in reverse. Tell me about the Strength. King of Pentacles, and we saw the Queen of Pentacles in here. King of Cups, lots of people. And the Tower. There are 2 people outside of your relationship. And for some of you, the person that you're longing for has a connection also. And this is all going to be very shocking for everyone if you have the courage to pursue it, okay? It's going to cause a lot of unstable structures to crumble down. Tell me about the 3 of Cups to the Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. There could be an age difference between you, or if there isn't an age difference, somebody could look a lot younger than they actually are. We've got the King of Pentacles showing up again with the 2 of Pentacles and the Sun. Some of you are feeling like you don't want to move on because you have to provide for children. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck and the 5 of Swords. An opportunity that you have here is going to devastate another person. Tell me about the Devil to the 9 of Cups. Two of Wands to the 10 of Swords. So like if you're moving out, it's going to be like totally devastating. You're ending a relationship, and the Temperance here, okay? So I feel like you're looking to balance yourself. you're looking to get off on your own and like recover from something that is going to be very difficult for you and the people around you, including children. There may be children involved in this. Tell me about the Three of Wands to the Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Justice again, and the Devil. There's someone in your energy here that you want the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups with. And I feel like you're willing to, you know, sacrifice everything in order to literally get married to someone else, because you have a very strong attachment to them. And I think that you're willing to, you know, right this toxic attachment that you seem to have here where you're in a comfort zone. Like you're willing to address that, let's say, in order to have this thing that you really, truly desire. Ten of Swords to the Six of... This is the lesson that you have to learn here. Like you have to learn that this toxic attachment is going to bring you to a place where you're literally fighting every day. Like, you know, every day you're trying to heal from a life that you don't want, kind of, you know. Ten of Swords to the Six of Wands, King of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. I mean, I feel like you're about to be a divorcee, you know. Tell me about the Strength to the Tower. And I feel like you have to be okay with that. And also, you know, the Queen of Swords is unbiased in her judgment. She's learned. And so if everybody's talking shit about you because you had an ending, there's at least one person that doesn't care. And I think it's a person that you want. Strength to the Tower. Ace of Cups, Three of Cups. We started the reading with the Three of Cups too. And the Six of Pentacles. You're going to get everything that you want when you admit that something isn't working and then deal with it. Okay. That's basically it. And it's like it's almost like you're family hopping. Okay. For those of you who are like married or something, you're going from one family to another. This may include a blended family for some of you. Okay. All right. So what are the consequences of past actions for my Taurans? What are the consequences of past actions for my Taurans? So an ending, Six of Cups. The consequences for some of your past actions here is that you're going to have an ending, and it's probably going to be an ending with someone that you had a very strong connection to. You could have children with this person. Okay, Eight of Swords. It might be very difficult for you to like recover from this. Okay, I feel like you're going to be in a little state of depression about this for a while, but you know, you have what it takes. Also, this person could have been a little bit controlling and manipulative with you. Okay. All right. And then what are the rewards for my Tauruses during this transit? You're going to have a brand new life cycle, and you're also going to be so awakened spiritually, sensually, and it looks like you're like I said, Taurus, it looks like you're jumping from one marriage to another. You have an Empress here, so you might get someone pregnant. It looks like you're definitely going from one, you know, very strong union to another very strong union. That could be your energy too here, the Empress, because Taurus is implicated in the Empress card. But for me, traditionally, that is a Libra card. So some of you could be dealing with a Libra. And then here you are, Taurus, okay, with your Hierophant card. All right, let's start clarifying these. Tell me about the Death. This is for your consequences. Something is going to end, you know. Tell me about the death. What is going to end here for my Taurans? Consequences. Okay. Two of Swords, Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords. I shuffled the cards and we got the exact same outlook here. Judgment, really strong Scorpio energy here, and the Five of Pentacles is the final card. So when it's like when you block someone else in favor of another person, you're going to be in the Five of Pentacles. So you need to understand that once you cut someone off, you're cut off from that person. You no longer have access to that person and their finances. Okay, Five of Pentacles has to do with finances. That's something that you're going to have to be okay with. Tell me about the Six of Cups. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, okay? The consequences here are that here's the Queen of Swords again, and the Ace of Cups again, and the Queen of Cups. Goodness. And I just shuffled it. The Nine of Cups is at the bottom here. There's a life attached to someone that you're currently connected to, and that life gives a lot of financial satisfaction. I believe the consequence here is that once you move away from this person, you will not have that luxurious life anymore, okay? Tell me about the Eight of Swords, please. The Two of Cups and the Three of Wands, okay? I feel like the consequence here too is that you feel like you can't move forward. You're waiting for someone and they're not coming in, okay? We've got the Ace of Swords here and the King of Cups. You need to understand that somebody may be blocking you from reaching out to someone else, or blocking you from knowing that someone is reaching out to you. The Lovers. So you're going to feel like you can't move forward with love. And I think it's because someone is literally stopping you from actually getting messages, or actually, someone's physically standing in between you and another person, okay? Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune here. Five of Swords, 10 of Swords, and the Strength, okay? You will have to end something in order to have this brand new start in love, okay? It has to be ended, Emperor. Then you take control of your life here. It's like there's somebody here who you're very codependent on, especially financially. And once you move away from this person, you will be responsible for being the Emperor in your life. Tell me about the Judgment. These are your rewards, okay? Death, again, okay? That's really strong Scorpio energy. And behind that is the Two of Cups. So once an ending has been processed, once with the Judgment, you've made that judgment call, you've ended something, you've transformed and processed, that loving relationship is going to come towards you, okay? King of Cups. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. And another Scorpio card here. That was a string of Scorpio cards, really. Seven of Cups is you fantasizing, daydreaming, but also having options, looking at things from a different perspective and not being so tightly controlled. Okay. Tell me about the Empress. This is one of your rewards. Okay. Empress. Page of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Judgment. Again, really strong Judgment, Scorpio energy in this reading. You really could be dealing with the Scorpio here. This is all Scorpio cards, all Scorpio cards. The reward here is the Empress for, hold on guys. The reward here is the Empress for, like, you coming into some sort of power. Their Emperor to the Empress is here too. So I really feel like you're showing up as the Emperor here. And so the Empress is your reward. Once you do all of this really hard shadow work, it looks like you're going to have that awakening. You're going to get exactly what you want. Six of Pentacles. You'll probably be getting some sort of money from like a settlement or something. And Two of Pentacles here. Okay. I think that there's something about blending families here also, Taurus, okay? Tell me about the Hierophant. Four of Pentacles. You are going to lose money here, okay? I think you're going to start to get money from like alimony or something like that. You're definitely going to be frugal at this time. You're probably going to move because this, relationship is ending. Wheel of Fortune again. You get a new start, Taurus, okay? And you're going to go for it. I mean, you're going to be unstoppable, okay? All right, the final row of clarifying. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles to the Death here. This is for consequences. Okay, we see the Strength card here, okay? I think this is just about you having the courage to face a life that isn't as comfortable as what you had before. Nine of Cups to the nine, I mean, Six of Cups to the Nine of Pentacles, please. Six of Cups to the Nine of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Yeah, some of you are moving. Okay, you may be getting a new car. And again, it's after this ending, after running away from, just something really, really painful here. Okay. Tell me about the Eight of Swords to the Lovers. Eight of Swords to the Lovers. Eight of Wands, Two of Cups. Wheel of Fortune again. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this, man. There's a new start racing towards you. You're racing towards it. And the Hierophant, that's you. You're the one that's going, okay? Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune to the Emperor, please. Wheel of Fortune to the Emperor. Wheel of Fortune to the Emperor here. Wheel of Fortune to the Emperor. The World. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, World. Five of Pentacles. I really do feel like you are going to take a big financial hit. There's something about this, but you'll have love, man. And you're going towards someone to give them love. Judgment to the Seven of Cups. You're confused, okay? And you're scared, Nine of Wands, okay? But you've got the Star card here, so it's all going to be illuminated to you what you're supposed to do. Eight of Pentacles. Just keep working hard, making that money. And the Seven of Wands, I think you're going to have to address someone who may be blocking you from moving forward, okay? It would be probably your ex. Tell me about the Empress to the Two of Pentacles. King of Cups and the Sun. For some of you, you probably were with a water sign or someone with really strong water placements. We've also got Leo here as a major, but I feel like that has to do with, just you. I think this has to do with you blending families, to be honest with you. We've also got a King of Swords right under there too. I think the Sun represents adding children to your family. King of Wands now. There's a lot of people involved in this. You each could have partners. I think I was getting that for you before. And the Temperance. Blending things that could be very difficult, okay? It looks like there's people and children that are involved with like this new venture for you, okay? Hierophant to the Knight of Swords, please. Six of Pentacles again. I think that there's going to be something about like alimony, monies coming from different places. But those are your rewards here, okay? So the rewards are your family is going to increase. For those of you that have children, it's like you're going to adopt a new family. You're going to, and you're going to settle like legal domestic disputes, not domestic disputes, but like legal disputes concerning domestic issues, okay?